Hello, welcome to Willow Bradner's Accidental Psychic. So today I thought it would be really fun to share a couple stories of where my intuition served me and then open up the comment section below so that you can also share your amazing intuitive moments and stories, because it's my opinion and belief that we are all intuitive, that we all are gifted. I believe that we all have this superhero power, that we all are intuitive, and that if we tap into this intuitive power, we will be so free because we won't have to be asking questions or doubting ourselves or wondering what's going to happen next, because we'll have enough trust and faith that our upstairs peeps are taking care of us and that we're asking for help when we need to, that we can kind of sit back and ride the ride a little bit more. So let's talk about when your intuition served you by listening to a couple of my stories. Let's talk about how our intuition serves us and what we can do with that intuition, right? One of my favorite intuitive stories to tell is how we found our house. So we'd been at brunch with some friends and we were heading home. Our daughter was asleep in the car and I just had this feeling. I said to my husband, we've got to go down this exit. Now, for any of you that follow like angel card stuff with Doreen Virtue, 44 is the angel number. It just so happened that the exit is 44th Ave. So I said to my husband, we've got to take this exit. I just know we're going to find our house. We'd been looking for a year. The market was insane. We couldn't find anything. So my husband's like, yeah, but he decides to take the exit as well. So we drive to the end of this road, and there, in the teeniest, tiniest sign ever, is a for sale sign. And we go up the driveway and we see this bland white ranch style house, and it's nothing to like write home about, but it's set on this beautiful piece of property. So we went home later and my husband looked it up on the MLS and discovered that it wasn't just a house, but it also came with this magnificent garage. And my husband happens to be a furniture designer and builder and very handsy and has, bikes and motorcycles and all that. So this was everything he'd been dreaming of. Like, for him, this was the house. So we went and checked it out the next day, had an offer in, and I'm not kidding you, the day after we closed is when the market just blew up. Our value went up almost $50,000 overnight, and it has been just like the real estate market's been nuts ever since. So I'm so grateful to my guides and angels for having given me that hit, but I'm as grateful to myself for listening to that hit that I had and really paying attention to it and not writing it off, because had I written that little hit off and not begged my husband to turn around and take 44th Avenue, we would have missed this house and we'd still be living in the city and wondering where we were going to end up with our daughter and where we were going to put her in school. So I feel just so grateful that my guides were looking out for me and that I was paying attention at that very minute. So I implore you to start listening to the upstairs if you haven't started already.